Keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements because sometimes those will resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all that information in the description box. Alright, Libra. Let's see, what is the strongest message that's wanting to come through for you this week? Alright, so you have the Divine Feminine. So what the Divine Feminine represents is, being in that energy. The Divine Feminine energy is that of creation, of inspiration. It's also unconditional love. It's also nurturing. Let me get one more on this. I kind of feel like it's a message to really make sure that you're taking care of yourself right now, taking care of your own emotions. I feel like you have a lot going on around you. There might be a lot of changes going on around you right now. You might even be in this space where you're attracting a lot of attention from other people. And I feel like it's important to... So I almost want to say you might be in a very vulnerable space. And you have a lot of people coming toward you. You're gaining a lot of attention. And so it's important to make sure you're consistently, nurturing yourself, getting yourself into that good space. You could be just really looking towards something new. You could feel like you're finally in the space where you're gaining more confidence in yourself. You're gaining a lot of clarity. You might even be, kind of putting yourself out there to date other people, but you have a lot of changes coming towards you because I do feel that you've gotten yourself to... You've overcome something or you've gotten yourself into a better place, but now it's like all these changes are coming. So it's just like make sure you're continuing to take that time every day to, take care of yourself, nurture yourself. I feel like you have some kind of news coming to you about either about your living situation or about something that you've been working towards manifesting. You're getting a lot of new insight into this, a lot of new, some kind of news or message coming to you that's going to give you a lot of clarity. But it's also going to bring about a lot of changes all at once. If you've been waiting for communication from somebody, I do feel that you're going to be getting that within the week. It's going to be a lot more than you're even anticipating. Like if you're waiting on a message from somebody, they're going to open up to you and express a lot to you. You're going to gain a lot more clarity on the situation. And there's a lot that this person is expressing to you that you had no idea. But it is going to bring some sort of peace of mind. It is going to bring some sort of clarity. All right, let's see what else comes up. Also, I feel like it's a message to be in that, the divine feminine is an energy of not really taking a lot of action, but taking more time to nurture and focus on what you want to manifest. I feel like it's a message to not take any action right now and really work on gaining as much information as you possibly can from a bunch of, more than one space. But definitely don't take any action until you feel like you've gotten all the information that you need, or you feel confident enough, that you're prepared for anything. What is your energy coming into the week? You have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a very traditional energy, a very committed energy. You could be really focused on your own spirituality. Give me one more on this. You could be in a commitment with another person. The Emperor. Wow. That's like really focused on your home life, really focused on your work, really focused on it feels like a very restricted energy though. Give me one more. Four of Swords. I feel for a lot of you, you have been in this space of really honing in and putting focus into your own healing, your home life, your work. You've been in this very practical type of space. Let's keep going with this. If you're in a connection with another person, it's either that it's gotten into this routine and there's not an emotional connection. Like you're not feeling that emotional connection to this person. It's gotten very routine. You're both really kind of closed off. I feel like there's a lot of regret in this connection. There's a lot of sadness in this connection. There's a lot that has not been expressed. You have 3 5s here, which represent, it represents a lot of conflict. It also represents a lot of change. Keep going. You could be in a connection with somebody that you two are separated from each other and there's not any communication. You're both very guarded though. It's almost like you're both just like putting your focus into your work, or you're putting your focus into very practical things in order to not focus on the relationship or focus on the sadness or the regret. There's a lot of Taurus energy in here. Some of you might be connected to a Taurus, possibly an Aries, but it's like somebody is stuck in some kind of routine, or somebody's very, very closed off, like not wanting to take any kind of action, really focused on their money, really focused on their appearance even. It's like very heavy, heavy masculine energy. Yeah, this is like very strong ego energy. Let me keep going. Maybe you yourself have really been, we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. Maybe you yourself have really been focused on the more masculine aspect, the more physical aspect. Maybe you're really focused on your own physical appearance, or you've been focused on your work. You maybe even have felt really stuck to work or stuck in some sort of routine. but it's like so much focus on the physical world, on the practicality, that maybe you have kind of neglected that nurturing aspect. And if you're in a connection with another person, it's like this relationship has become, it's almost like it's become a purely physical connection. Or you and this person are both very closed off to the emotional connection. Like a lot of focus on money, a lot of focus on physical appearance, a lot of focus on what is being given and what is not being given. Like it's almost like somebody's keeping score of what the other person has done or hasn't done. Okay, what in the hell? Okay, you have the Knight of Cups as your overall energy for the week. So it's this desire to have something more. It's this desire to have some sort of romance. You have the Page of Wands underneath that. The Page of Wands is all about something new. New inspiration, new spark. It's like you feel like you've really been focused on your work, focused on the physicality of it. For some of you, I feel like, in all honesty, for some of you, I do feel you're wanting to feel that more emotional connection. You're wanting to have more excitement, especially within your relationships. For some of you, honestly, I feel like you're feeling stuck in some sort of connection that is not giving you that fulfillment that you're looking for. I feel like this is a connection that you've been in for quite some time. And I feel like you're really just working on gaining your own independence, because I do feel like some of you, maybe you're wanting to move out of a connection. If that's the case, I kind of feel like maybe you're trying to get everything situated in the physical world, and I don't feel that nothing is being communicated in this connection at all. And I almost feel like you're worried about having to have some sort of conversation with this person before you're ready to move on. But I do feel that there is a big conversation coming. I feel like you've been trying to avoid having some sort of conversation with somebody that maybe you're really wanting to step away from. This could be your work also. This could be that you're putting all of this energy and effort into this job, and you're just not, it's not fulfilling. It's not giving you that fulfillment that you want. But you feel like you have to work to get yourself to a certain space, to get yourself stable in order to be able to move towards something that you're really wanting. And I feel like you're trying to avoid or not wanting to deal with this conversation or deal with this truth until you feel confident that you can pursue what it is that you're wanting to pursue. But I think what's going on is having that conversation or having that truth be spoken is actually what's going to help you move forward towards what you want in an easier way. Now, for some of you, I feel like you have been connected to somebody that has been stuck in a commitment, or maybe you've been stuck in some sort of commitment. And it's like this connection, it's like so restricted. And you and this person are both really feeling this loss. And I almost feel like you're wanting to just move away from this. If somebody's in a commitment, whoever is in a commitment, if you're connected to somebody and one of you is in a commitment, I feel like somebody's trying to avoid having this conversation with this person to let them know that they want to move on. They're wanting to get themselves to a certain space financially or within their living situation before they have this conversation. But I feel like that conversation is coming regardless. But the conversation or the truth coming out is what's going to help push this further. And again, for some of you, I feel like you're looking towards manifesting something new, whether it be you're wanting a new relationship, but you're trying to, you feel like you have to have everything taken care of in your physical world before you can open up to this new thing. But it's like there's a need to open up to, like, you have to be able to put your heart into something if you really want to manifest it. So if you're wanting to manifest like a new relationship or just a new beginning overall, and you're feeling stuck in some kind of situation, I feel like you've gotten yourself into this mind space that, okay, before I can even put my focus into this, before I can even pursue this, I have to get my money situated. I have to get my living situation all taken care of. And some of you even, I think that you're really focused on your physical appearance, like wanting to get yourself, maybe you're trying to, work on your fitness or work on, eating healthier or something like that, but you're very focused on the physicality of it. And it's almost like you're just stuck in this routine. And the way to open up to this opportunity, like it's almost like you're stuck trying to get the physical world taken care of. But no matter what you do, it's like you're not getting any closer to your goal. And the way to get closer to your goal is to open up to the truth of what it is that you want, to open up your heart to the situation. If you're wanting to leave something behind, if you're wanting to, distance yourself from somebody, it's important to have that conversation. If there's somebody that you feel there has been no communication and you're waiting for them maybe to communicate, I feel it's important for you to open up this conversation regardless of what you think is going to happen. Because it's like you need to open up to the truth. You need to open up your heart to the situation. And that's what's going to help give you that boost forward. I feel like you might be hesitating having some sort of conversation with somebody because you fear that it's going to turn into an argument or it's going to turn badly, but I feel like that needs to come out in order to have that new beginning. Now, if you feel like somebody is keeping some sort of truth from you, or you're connected to somebody that you feel that they've made this relationship purely physical, I feel like it's really important for you to open up and have that conversation with that person instead of waiting for things to get better. And I think that's going to kind of open up everything for you. All right, so let's get you some. Yeah, it's like, it even kind of feels like, you know, somebody's in this connection with another person and they make them feel like they need them. Like this person maybe provides some type of, you know, financial security or financial stability. And every time you try to walk away from it, they make you feel like you need that stability. I want to say too, you're being guided on this new path. There's something that you've been wanting to manifest. And I feel like even there are connections to other people. You have some kind of friendship or some kind of connections to other people that are going to help you manifest this. But you have to be able to open up to it. And I feel like this restrictive energy is keeping you from having those connections to other people that are going to help put you on that path. And the Friends card just fell on the floor. So I feel like you have connections to people that will help give you more clarity or give you more insight onto different paths that you can take. But you're so closed off in the physicality, you're so restricted in whatever the situation is, that I feel like you haven't been able to really make those connections that you need to. Oh, you have 9-9 right here. Yeah, it's like you're really wanting to move forward. You intuitively know what you want to do. You intuitively know the path forward. And you're getting all of this insight. You're getting all of this information, like all of this spiritual guidance, all of these dreams. But because you're surrounded by such a heavy energy, it's a very toxic energy. Again, it's very critical. You're very focused on the physicality of everything. Because of that, it's like you're unable to really tap in and trust your intuition and follow your intuition. So the overall message in this is it's almost like you keep getting stuck in the same energy, and you can't get the ultimate clarity that you want, or the break free that you want. You really need to work on tapping into that divine feminine energy, on taking care of yourself, not so much worried about what's going on in the physical world. I feel like a lot of you are surrounded by a very, very toxic energy, a person that's just very critical of you. And so it's important for you to really be able to pull yourself, kind of put more focus into yourself right now, so you can really focus on this insight and intuition that's coming towards you. And again, I also feel that if there's a conversation that maybe you've been putting off, I feel like it's really important to have that conversation regardless of how you think the other person is going to react. All right. I love you guys. Have a good week. Bye-bye.